Now that you know how to use a hand roll and how to put a hand roll into a basic figure eight, it's time to learn how to do a backwards figure eight. But to do that, you must learn how to do a backwards hand roll. As a backwards hand roll, a forward hand roll will come down and to the right. A backwards, instead of going down to the right, it's going to go up and to the right. As so, index and thumb only. Come back, I come towards me, come slightly to the right, torque my wrist backwards, and come right back to where I started. From a different angle, you can look at it this way. As I come here, I only use my index finger and my thumb. As I come back behind me, sword comes down, torque my wrist backwards, bring it back forward, and comes back up. In fast motion, and from a different angle. If you can do the forward hand roll, the backwards hand roll comes pretty simply. Now, how to do a backwards figure eight? You want to start off with a backwards hand roll first. So once you've got that, you've done already half the backwards figure eight. And then you want to keep going and bring the swords towards you, but you want to bring it slightly to the left of you. Come straight down and come back up. Notice when I do it, my wrist torques forward rather than backwards. It torques forward and it comes back up. From a different angle, I bring it towards me, torque it to the left of me, come around, come back up. From a different angle, towards me, to the left, torque my wrist, and come back up. So once you've combined these two, it should look something like this. And then from a different angle, and from a different angle. So when you do it full speed, it should look something like this. And once you've gotten that down, you can even try to keep going. So after you've done one, without stopping, you keep going. And slowly try to go faster and faster. This will help your speed and your performance. So when you're done, a backwards figure eight at full speed should look something like this. Moving on to basic throws. Basic throws are extremely dangerous and can seriously injure someone. Same idea, you want to keep it close to you. And you always want to keep your eye on the suka. Okay? And you want to practice by doing this so you see where the sword might be and where it's going to go. So practice with your hands, grabbing it and spinning it like if it was in the air. And try to do it the other way. And how you would catch it and where your hands are going to be to catch it. Once you think you've done that, you're ready to try. So you want to be very careful. You want to keep your elbow in, keep the sword close to you. Have your feet slightly open so in case the sword comes down, it doesn't hit your feet. You have your feet slightly open so it doesn't stab your foot. So from here, lock in your elbow, make sure it's in close, and throw it in. Again. Good. And then you can try from right to left. Again. And from a different angle so you can see how close I keep the sword to me. Good. And now once you think you're ready to move on from doing the 360 basic throws, I would go back to the action flex before doing a 720 or a helicopter. I'm going to perform a kata for you, and then eventually I will teach you this kata, step by step. Make sure when I teach you, you pay attention to the details. This kata is going to include all the techniques, or at least most of the techniques, taught in volumes 1, 2, and 3. Here it is. Yo! Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh! 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 The next move we're going to learn is going to be the round off X out while cutting in between your legs. To demonstrate, we'll come from here. Good. See, now that is a basic X out. But when you're holding the sword and when you're putting it in between your legs, instead of coming around and grabbing your legs, you have to come down. So it's actually stopping your rotation. That's why when you do this, you want to have your legs kicking so they throw you over. So when you do this, to practice this without the sword, and make sure you have enough room to get over, in the air, open it with the X out, come here, and try to punch forward. Just as simple as that. Come here and punch forward. To demonstrate, when you land this, you're landing on 2 feet. So to come out of it, as you're still falling back, pull back with your right leg into a horse stance. Once you feel like you've gotten the X out good enough, then pick up the blade. Remember, the blade's heavier, so when you're kicking under, it's stopping your rotation more. So that's why you really have to kick that X out to get over. Now to demonstrate, I'm going to come around in the air, as I'm going to pull my shoulders forward, I'm going to kick my legs back harder and stronger than I'm pushing forward. And then you're going to come here, arms come up, your hand's going to meet the back of the sword, and you're going to cut in between your legs. Try to spot something. And when you look at that something, try to cut that straight down the middle. To demonstrate, good. Notice how I hit hard and I kicked my legs over so I can get around. That's really important. If you don't kick your legs hard enough, you're going to stop upside down and then you're going to land on your head. And from experience, that is painful. So you really want to make sure you kick your legs over. And I'd really make sure you can do the X out without the sword while punching in between your legs every single time and nail it every single time before you pick up a sword.